think we're on. Hi, everybody. I'm Billy Buckman. Welcome to Billy Buckman and Friends. And can't get more special than this. We have Anderson, Graham, Bob, and Gayle. And we have quite a crowd here. Yeah. All right. I love it. I love it. And this is kind of a special night. This is your last show in town.
That is correct.
You want to tell us what's happening?
Well, we're originally from Massachusetts, and we've been out in California for 12 years, and we've had a great time. And we've taken just about as much as you guys have to offer, so we're heading back to Massachusetts. No, we're both only children, and we're going back to hang out with our parents and friends and family, and an amazing music scene. So this is our last California performance as California residents, but we will be back in the area from time to time. So if you dig the music, you can sign up on our mailing list on our website, andersongraham.com, and find out when we'll be back in California.
While we're doing a commercial, how do they get your CDs?
You can get all 4 of our CDs on our website, andersongraham.com, and then we have selected CDs available on CD Baby and Amazon.com.
And this is special for me because
and iTunes.
A mutual friend, I guess one of her fans, gave me a CD of theirs a few years ago, and I about wore it out. I loved it. And I tried to picture them, what they look like, while I'm hearing it, and I hooked up with them on Facebook, kind of, a couple of years ago.
I hope we didn't disappoint.
Not at all. No. A couple of years ago, I think we became Facebook friends, and it was like a comment here and there, and I host an open mic.
You never friended me back.
We won't get into that now. Anyway, I messaged them and wanted to get them on the TV show, and they said that they're leaving town, so we did a special Thursday. We usually do it on Fridays, and I was excited to finally get to meet them. I ran into them, 2 weeks ago, just out of, coincidence. So all that time, never met them, and now I see them twice, and now they're gone.
That's just about all you can take.
So what are you going to do? Originals, covers?
We're going to do a little bit of both. This first tune is a song that Bob wrote about my best friend from college, and it's available on our CD called Where It All Begins. It's called Alabama.
Just real quick, your musical backgrounds, how you got to where you're at?
We don't have that much time.
Yeah, real quick.
Well, we met at an open mic back in 1991.
Actually,
and,
1990.
Oh, wow.
I thought it was 89.
Wow.
And I did musical theater in high school and a cappella in college, and then picked up a guitar. And that's another whole story. It's all Kate Wolf's fault. I heard some of her music on the radio and thought, that is the coolest music I've ever heard. I want to do that. So here I sit.
And you, Bob? 25 words or less?
I played baseball in high school. Picked up the guitar in college because I was bored at the University of Maine. And now I make dozens of dollars.
Okay, well, let's see what you can do, guys. Come on.
I think I found myself a home a little farther south than I believe. I never thought I'd hear my voice singing these country harmonies, but Alabama took me by surprise, kinda swept me off my feet. A little smile, a little tear in his eye, a little love song sung off key, 'cause Alabama shines, and it's plainly clear to see. It's the last stop on the line, I'll never say goodbye. Alabama's home to me. I get reminded of the things I miss when New England calls. When's our baby coming home to stay? Or is she coming home at all? But I found a heart that's just so warm, and I really love this life. Can't you hear my little southern drawl? He peeks out from time to time, 'cause Alabama shines. It's plainly clear to see, it's the last stop on the line. I'll never say goodbye. Alabama's home to me. This is no place for a northern girl, at least that's what I'm told. I came looking for a friendly face, now I stay for the hand I hold. 'Cause Alabama shines, it's plainly clear to see, it's the last stop on the line. I'll never say goodbye. Alabama's home to me. It's the last stop on the line. Alabama's home to me. Thank you. Woohoo! Thank you very much.
Guys, don't hold back. I mean, really, just let it go.
So we're going to do a tune written by Emmylou Harris, and it's a fantastically depressing song. It's one of our favorites. I guess we're fantastically depressing, but music makes you happy. So this is a tune called Red Dirt Girl. Me and my best friend Lillian and her blue tick hound dog Gideon, sitting on the front porch, cooling in the shade, singing every song the radio played, waiting for the Alabama sun to go down, to the Red Dirt Girls, the Red Dirt Town, me and Lillian. Just across the line and a little southeast of Meridian. Loved her brother, I remember back when he was fixing up a 49 Indian. He told his little sister, gonna ride the wind up around the moon and back again. Didn't get farther than Vietnam, I was standing there when the telegram come for Lillian. Now he's lying somewhere about 1,000,000 miles from Meridian. Hope for a red dirt girl somewhere out there. It's a great big world, that's where I'm bound. And the stars might fall on Alabama, but one of these days I'm gonna swing my hammer down, away from this red dirt town. Gonna make a joyful sound. Grew up tall and she grew up thin. She buried that old dog Gideon by a crepe myrtle bush at the back of the yard. Her daddy turned mean, her mama leaned hard. Got in trouble with a boy from town, so she figured that she might as well settle down. So she dug right in, across the red dirt line, just a little southeast of Meridian. Tried hard to love him, but it never did take. Just another way for the heart to break. So she learned to bend. One thing they don't tell you about the blues, when you gotta keep on folding, 'cause there ain't no bottom and there ain't no end. At least not for Lillian. Nobody knows when she started her kid. She was only 27 and she had 5 kids. Good kind of whiskey, cup and pills. Could have been a dream she was trying to kill. Won't be a mention in the news of the world about the life and the death of a red-turned girl named Lillian. Never got any farther across the line than Meridian. Now the stars still fall on Alabama. Tonight she finally laid that hammer down. Without a sound, in the red dirt ground. Thank you.
All right, so we're going back to Boston. We lived there, I lived there for 38 years before we moved out here. And the Red Sox never won the World Series. We came out here 2003. They won it in 2004. They won it again in 2007. And they won it again in 2013. So I had the idea for this song. There was, in 1986, when, if you're not familiar with the year, that's the year the ball rolled through Bill Buckner's legs. A very famous and unfortunate incident in Boston history. So there was a guy coming out of Shea Stadium in New York who said to a sports writer, "They killed my old man, now they're coming after me." And I wrote a song around that line, actually. So it's called This Is the Year / Next Year, and forever dedicated to the Chicago Cubs, because it will never happen for them. Well, it happened once again. That old familiar feeling, just like a long-lost friend. Anybody with a hint of shock or surprise should be ashamed. Oh, it's just a stupid game. They've been my team, well, since I was old enough to read. It's like my grandpa and my daddy before me. But every year it ends up the same. With springtime comes the hope, with autumn comes the pain. But this is the year I get way better looking overnight. This is the year you do too. No more fear of the evil in the darkness of the night, 'cause things won't ever be the same. We can say next year finally came. Maybe I should find another flag to fly instead. Put an end to the endings my family's come to dread. Then I'd be denied the glory I deserve when hell freezes over and the last become first. 'Cause this is the year I get way better looking overnight. This is the year you do too. No more fear of the evil in the darkness of the night, 'cause things won't ever be the same. We can say next year finally came. Every generation passes down the mood. I'll take my place, it's my time to brood. Another disappointment, and it's easy to believe. They tortured my old man, now they're coming after me. Passed a man on the street who just said hi, but I heard everybody hates you, and so do I. I've had enough of being the moth to the flame, I'm just too frail. Please tell me when tickets go on sale. 'Cause this is the year I get way better looking overnight. This is the year you do too. No more fear of the evil in the darkness of the night, 'cause things won't ever be the same when we can say next year finally came. Hello next year, goodbye last year. Don't let the screen door hit you on your way out of town. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Thank you. This is cool. We've got to an age where I can't see things close up and she can't see things far away. So we've got our set list on the floor here, trying to figure out what's going on.
So
do you know what we're playing?
Yes.
Okay, great.
So this is a song. It's you and me, right?
No.
Oh. Then I guess I don't.
Wait.
To put on. Oh. Man. Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
Should give it to somebody in the audience. Just shout it out when we're done with the song.
So we're moving back to Massachusetts, back to my hometown of Gloucester, and there are many reasons that Gloucester is fairly known, but we like to go with the movie The Perfect Storm, and the show that's currently on right now called Wicked Tuna. We have some other things that we'd rather not mention, but it used to be a very large fishing community, and we were back there last August, and we met a commercial fisherman who is now retired, Captain Peter Favaza. And there used to be, I think, what he said, 450 fishing boats in the fleet, and there are 16 left. So my hometown has had to reinvent itself, and I'm quite proud of the job that they're doing. And we wrote this song a few years ago about a government buyback program that they had to reduce the size of the fishing fleet, and then where they could fish and how long they could fish. And it was... I lost my train.
It was good.
It was
good. It was great.
Yeah. No, I can't remember what I was going to say about it.
Captain Peter,
wow.
I
talk about my eyes.
We were back there for a vacation in August, and it was like the fourth straight day she had breakfast, lunch, and dinner meetings with old friends. And I got kind of sick and tired of sitting around listening to the wonderful time they had before I came along. So I said, look, give me some cash. I'm going to go have a good time. I'm going to take a boat ride or something. So she gave me $20, and I lost it. But anyway, I got on the water taxi with Captain Peter Favaza, and I said, I lost my money. He said, that's all right, just take a ride and pay me when you see me again. So I asked him questions like, what did you do before this? He said, I was a commercial fisherman. I said, how long did you do that? He says, 40 years. I said, like my father before me. I said, that's almost an exact quote of a line from our song. He went on saying some other things that were directly from the song. I said, I wrote a song about you, man.
And then I remembered what I was trying to say.
Oh, great.
Was that long ago when we wrote this song, we kept it very neutral. We didn't want to blame anyone, just in case I ever had to go back home. Yay us. So this is called One Dying Breed.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Sea is my mistress, though cold she can be. She fills me with purpose, on the waves I am free. Food on the table for my family, a reason to wait for the day. For 40 years running, we've walked hand in hand, like my father before me and before him his dad. Each generation succeeds on command. We start and end the same day. Father, oh Father, I've been out here since dawn. The nets that I'm using let the little ones free. A cause and a victim of one dying breed. 10 cents on the dollar is what they'll give me to give up a lifetime of life on the sea. This is no offer, this is no plea. The choice was already made. Where was the warning we all failed to see? As each generation refused to believe. Lost in the numbers and tangled in greed. It's too bad I'm not alone. Father, oh Father, now something's gone wrong. Running so light and I've been out here since dawn. The nets, they're all tied up and stored by decree. A cause and a victim of one dying breed. Father, oh Father, now something's gone wrong. I'm running so light and I've been out here since dawn. The nets, they're all tied up and stored by decree. A cause and a victim of one dying breed. A cause and a victim of one dying breed. Thank you. So incidentally, we gave Captain Peter a copy of the CD, and we went back a couple days later to pay him. And he was like, "Hey, I liked this song. It was wicked good." You know, and we have to stop laughing at that because it's going to be all around us soon.
It's going to be wicked hard.
It's wicked hard. Well, this is a tune that we wrote. We went back to where we're going now. Back in August, we went back for a vacation, and our vacation consisted of doing a gig. So we did one night and at a place in Salem, Massachusetts, and wrote a song because we were going to have a whole group of people just as awesome as you guys, but a larger span of this is your life type of thing. And so we wrote this tune. It's called You and Me and the Memories. Well, I'm home again, and even if I'm bound to roam again, it's good to see you, my old friends, talk about those old times. The days are wasting fast, let's get a move on, get me to the past, and find a way to make this feeling last. The first round is on me. Raise a glass and sing on high to old flames and big hair and all those first times, building the lives we lead. Here's to you and me and the memories. Yes, I've been missing you, familiar voices I need listening to. Crazy aunt that won't stop kissing you. It's good some things don't change. We've got some empty seats, friends we've lost who make the scene complete. They live again with every name we speak, joyful stories told.
raise a glass and sing on high to old flames and big hair and all those first times, building the lives we lead. Here's to you and me and the memories. One by one around the table, turning history into fable, loud enough to hear. It's okay to shed a tear. I guess they're closing down. There's still time for one more round. I'll let you know when I get back in town. Who knows when that'll be? So raise a glass and sing on high to old flames and big hair and all those first times, building the lives we lead. Here's to you, here's to you and me and the memories. The memories. The memories.
Thank you.
Well, when we lived in Massachusetts, she confided in me that she didn't know this particular town actually existed. She had the Johnny Cash album, but
Never knew it was a real place.
every time I drive by there, I lose my cell signal. I'm just saying.
And every time I drive by, I start singing this song.
Hear that train a-comin', rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since don't know when, and I'm stuck in Folsom prison. Time keeps dragging on. That train keeps a-rollin' down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, hang my head and cry. Bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. No, I can't be free. Those people keep a-moving, that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, the railroad train was mine. Probably move it all a little farther down the line, far from Folsom prison. It's where I'd want to stay. I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Yeah, I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank you. Oh.
So this is a new song for us to perform, but it's an oldie but goodie. But we're just having so much fun doing this one. We hope you enjoy it too.
That's a new one. We hope we enjoy it too. Oops. Oh. It's a new tuner in case you couldn't tell.
At least he hasn't lost it yet. He bought it at 1 o'clock this afternoon, so he's got a little time.
I was busy today. I got a new tuner, I got some new picks, and I got a new thumbnail today. So it's a happy day in my hood.
Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I looked at clouds from both sides now, up and down, still somehow it's clouds illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I looked at love from both sides now, win and lose, still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost when something's gained in living every day. I looked at life from both sides now, give and take, still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Thank you.
Oop. I got it. I'm good.
We gonna master this thing?
Yeah. I didn't read the instructions beforehand.
I can't see.
It's okay. We used to go to pizza place not far from here in Rockland every once a month with friends
let's
of
not
ours.
say how often we went to the pizza place. I'm sure it's evident.
It's kind of obvious. So, Anyway, it was a young girl behind the counter there, probably in her mid-20s. I don't know what her name was still. Kayla. I called her Pizza Chick. You know, what can I say? But I was ordering a pizza one day, and she said, "Okay, Bob, that'll be ready in a few minutes." I turned to her and I said, "Hey, she wants me." And you said,
Of course she does.
so, being of a certain age, there are other things that you think are going on that sometimes aren't. And anyway, this song came about from that experience. He ain't so big, ain't so strong, ain't so fast, you could take him. Sure you can. Pay no mind to the word out on the street. You're down a step or two, you're in AARP. No screams of passion, just the screaming of your knees. Go pump the weights, pop that hernia. If that pain ain't enough to learn, you grab yourself the aspirin and Bengay. 'Cause these middle-aged delusions won't go away. You know she wants you. Hey, she remembered your name, all of 22. That don't matter this day and age. She's so coy, sending code you need to crack. Like when she asks you if you want fries with that. And all the while she's thinking you remind me of my dad. Go suck it in, comb it over. You could find a 4-leaf clover maybe if you lose a chin or two. These middle-aged delusions might come true. Let's get real, let's get with it for a minute. It's only the middle if you get to triple digits. Another tough one. Hey, it's good to be back home. She's awaiting your queen upon her throne. Hope them hotties kept their hands off my man. I know it's tough out there, just do the best you can. That little smile and you know she understands. 'Cause she sees Clooney, she sees Thor, not some geezer at her door. At the end of every day, and every night she'll hear you pray. Her middle-aged delusions, her 6/10 age delusions, her reduced to 3/5 delusions don't go away. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to follow this show. That was fantastic, guys. Unbelievable. Before I forget, my advanced stage, I got to do a commercial. ACTV 20 in Auburn. Is that where we're? Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yes.
And the crew is Cody Hitchcock here.
Thank you, Cody.
And he's got a birthday coming up. He's going to be 18 next week. Next week, is it?
Well,
8 days. 8 days. All right. And what a hand, huh?
oh yeah.
And we have my old buddy, Byron Pethman, in the cage there. There he is.
Byron.
He was running sound. I hope he brought his
We hope
hearing
he's
aids
running
this
sound.
time. No, he didn't? No. And we have Philip Jacques. Come on, Philip. Wave. Philip Jacques, general manager. He runs the show here. Oh, and we had Dan Teshy. He was the doorman and the usher. And we got a cameraman, but I can't mention Oscar's name. He told me not to. And I guess that's about it. Well,
All right.
yeah, there's not much to say after that. So why don't you guys just go out on a song? You got anything you want to say in the meantime here real quick?
We do. We want to thank you so much for having us here today, and thanks to all of you for always supporting our music and for being here tonight. And we will end, I guess, on this song. This is we usually start every show with this song.
Yeah, hold on 1 minute. Let's have a big hand for the audience here. We'll have to pan around here.
All right.
Woo! All right. Well, we tied the attendance record for tonight.
Right. Very good.
Grab somebody else off the street. Let's get the record, man.
Great audience. Really good-looking people.
But,
Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
And good luck where you're heading.
Thank you.
Keep in touch.
So this will be a little sing-along. This is written by Kate Wolf, and she's the reason I sit here today, and her husband is sitting here today, and we don't want to embarrass you, Terry, but we're very excited to see you before we leave. So this is a little tune that we can all sing together called Across the Great Divide. I've been walking in my sleep and counting troubles instead of counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around and gone away. And I've been sifting through the dusty books and faded papers to tell the story you used to know. It was one that happened so long ago. It's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on a mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Well, I heard the owl calling softly as the night was falling with a question, and I replied, but he's gone across the borderline. It's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on a mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide.